Hey everybody, it's Annette. I wanted to talk to you today about a digital frame I got for my mother-in-law and why I got it. So, fly fruit. A Live Memories photo frame. I have my stepdaughter. I always have to think of who's what role when you have a blended family. My stepdaughter for this brilliant idea. We were at her house over Christmas, and she had a frame on her counter, and the photos kept cycling through every 30 seconds. And I was like, this is fantastic. Do you have to have a SD card to go in it? Because the ones I had back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you had to have either the CF card or the SD card or a card. And looking at the frame, it didn't look clunky. So I asked her about it, and she said, no, you send it through an app on the phone called Frameo. Frameo. Frame-O. Or Frame-O. I call it Frameo. I'm probably butchering that one as well, but frame with an O at the end. And she said it's compatible with a lot of frames. So I went to Amazon and found one, and she explained to me that from your phone, you could send photos to the frame, and the other people who had a code, once you get it set up, that they could send photos to the frame. So the reason why I did this was I didn't go to that side of the family Christmas, the big family on my husband's side this year. Last year was the year we took his mother to the clubhouse and chaos ensued. But when we were in her room, two little photo things on the wall that had both the sisters, only one of my husband and his brother, and obviously none of me. Actually, I think the most I've been able to accomplish, and it's been years ago, was to be on the side of a refrigerator. Yeah, I made it to the side of the refrigerator, along with other bric-a-brac and newspaper clippings and stuff like that. So, and that was my wedding photo too. So with my husband, I go figure. But anyway, I was like, she needs to know other people in the family. Let's set this box down. I keep wanting to flap it around. She's only seeing like 5% photos of the same, of the family, because you got two of the same people who photo of the same ones and nobody else. And I remember when we went to the clubhouse last year, she was really getting into looking at the photos on the board and naming people and stuff like that. So I made a decision to purchase the frame, and I had the support and encouragement of my stepdaughter and my stepdaughter, another stepdaughter. Anyway, I'm not quite sure how it goes. My stepson's wife, both lovely young women, both technology savvy, and I'm very grateful to my stepdaughter for showing me how this worked. So I got the frame, got it set up, sent the code to them, and those young ladies, they sent some photos. We got grandbabies, we got, the stepdaughter and her husband, stepson and his wife, and their daughter, and then my husband's going to give the code to his brother so that we can get more family photos on there, because I really thought I was going to fall on the floor, because he sent me a photo whenever he had mounted it on the wall. He had the nurses there help him hook it up to Wi-Fi. And I see the photos that are on her end table or nightstand or whatever it is. by cracky, they weren't happy with taking up the wall. Now they got the same group of people in the photos, in frames on her desk, same rotating group of people, the two sisters and their kid, and one of the nephews or something like that, and one of the nephew's wives. Like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Every single one, because they had big circles on there with the names on them so she could remember who they were. It was like, okay, we don't exist. So I highly recommend, whether or not you're trying to bypass people who are trying to erase your existence, or if you just want to share it with homebound grandmothers, even yourselves. I think this is a perfect gift for anybody, really. And again, it's the brand that I got because the one I was looking at initially was not going to be here before Christmas. I wanted her to have it for a Christmas present. This is Alive Memories photo frame. Fly Fruit, I guess that's the brand name. But it is really fun. It's easy to set up. You don't have to, I mean, it's like so easy. You don't have to read a lot of difficult instructions. And then once you get it set up and like everything else hooked up to your Wi-Fi, then all you have to do is take a snapshot of the code. You say you want to add a person, you get the code, and then you send it to whoever you want to share photos to that frame. So I think eventually we may have one up in our house, but for the purposes of which this was intended, I really do hope that she enjoys it and that by seeing it, she'll actually remember we exist. And yes, we're 4 hours away, so I don't get to get down there. And the times I have gone down there, I have discussed some of the issues that I've experienced. So my visits are not frequent. It's a long distance away, and I'm not really trying to justify that. I just have to do what I have to do for myself, for my peace of mind and my sanity. But I think it is important with your elder people. They're really good at seeing photos and remembering. It's a great memory tool, and I think really she'll enjoy it. So that is my explanation and my recommendation. And if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it. It's so fun to use. And when you see somebody send a new photo there, it's just so exciting. Oh gosh, here's a new photo. And the clarity, the resolution is awesome. So I don't know if you've ever been reduced to the photo on the side of the fridge, but this is kind of a way around it. I love y'all. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.